I start today's video about secluded beaches here in Koh Samui. I'd like to give you an update on last week's video, which was called What a Difference a Day Makes. About a week ago I did a video entitled What a Difference a Day Makes. I came here to the beach and it was storms and bad weather, and the river was flowing strongly. The next day I came back and the sun was shining, and it's been shining ever since. So I just want to show you this. This is 1 week later. What a difference a week makes. The water's still flowing down from the mountain, but it's only a little bit now. The riverbank came up to just about where those trees are there, but it's gone now. It's just a trickle going through the middle, and that'll soon go as well. I think it'll be within another week. I would think there'll be just a very small trickle. And if we look over here, this here, you can see where the sandbanks have eroded, where the water's washed it all away along that way. But it was flowing so strongly through there. That part of Lamai was cut off. You couldn't walk along the beach where you can now. So it's all changed. Samui is getting back to normal. There's a lot more people around. It's starting to feel like a holiday town again. It's feeling like it's getting back to some kind of normality. I just pray that there's not another spike. If there's no spike and there's COVID sort of slowly dwindles away without having to come back and scare everyone again, I think Samui will get back to some kind of normality. Not the normality of 2019 when 40 million people came to Thailand and many of them come to Koh Samui. I think we'll find shops opening, maybe hotels opening. Roddy Cab, Jed here from Retiring Disgracefully. Today I'm going to go to some deserted beaches here on Koh Samui. I think nowadays most beaches are deserted in Koh Samui, even the popular beaches like Shaweng and Lamai and Boput. There's many beaches which would be full this time of the year and you'd be clamouring for sunbeds, but because of COVID obviously those days are gone for now. But I want to show you today some deserted beaches which there's nothing here really, you know, there's no shops around here, or there's no restaurants or bars, but it's just somewhere if you just want to get away and have some time to yourself and just relax. These deserted beaches are ideal. So we'll start off, I'll drive to the one near the Muslim village and I'll put that on the map and we'll go and have a look at that one. I'll see if I can find a name for it as well. I know it only as the beach near Muslim village. So this is the Muslim village in Wathanon, which is less than a 10-minute drive north of downtown Lamai. I'm just driving through their wet market now. It's not a massive market, but it sells lots of fruit and vegetables and fresh meats and seafoods. To get to the beach, you drive past Koh Samui Central Mosque, which is here on the left hand side. lovely deserted beach close to Muslim village. If you look down there at the fishing boats, that's Muslim village just down there. It's beautiful here. There's lovely with coconut trees all around. Problem is these beaches don't get any attention, so anything that gets washed up stays here, unless you get some good Samaritans. Some people who like to come and clean beaches might come around and clean it up every now and again. I don't think it's what people have left here. I think it's what's washed up from the storm. So this is a lovely beach, and it's lovely to come out to a beach, because for 5 weeks we were stuck in because of the storms and the bad weather. But now Koh Samui is back to its natural self. I mean, look at that piece of land there. You know, where would you get an island with a piece of land just sitting there empty? You know, someone's normally snapped these up to build a, if you're rich, to build a house, or if you're a business, to build a hotel or restaurant. But here in Koh Samui, in fact here in Thailand, there's lots of beachfront land just sitting there with nothing happening. There's some nice shady trees here if you don't want to get too much sun on you. Not that I want sun on me. I've been stuck inside for 5 weeks because of the storms. If you look at this is someone's dream that's gone wrong. Someone built here, or was in the process of building some accommodation. I would imagine it was going to be a hotel with villas, but it's all come to a standstill. They've just stopped halfway through. Obviously I think this was pre-COVID, and then when COVID came they saw no tourists coming, so they've either gone broke or they've just put it on hold until things get better. This was going to be the pool, I take it. It is a pool of sorts. It's got water in from the storms, but yeah, that was going to be the pool. This was someone's dream. So many people's dreams have been crushed because of COVID. A terrible thing to happen. I liken it to another world war. Really, it's had the same devastating effect as a world war for closing down countries. So look at all these palm trees. Last time I was here, which was you know, before the storms, maybe 7 or 8 weeks ago, there was a man up there, no harness or anything. He just climbed up there and he was throwing coconuts down to his friend below, who was putting them in bags to take them to the market to sell. They sell for about 30 baht each, and he's up there risking his life for just a few dollars, because one slip and he was gone. But they're used to it. I mean, that's what they do. You wouldn't get me up there, that's for sure. Another way to do it, and I've seen it often, is monkeys. They train a monkey. You see them in the back of their utes heading for coconut plantations, with a monkey sat in the back waiting to go to work, and he gets up the tree. He's trained to get up the tree and throw the coconuts down, and when he's finished, obviously he gets a feed, which is why he does it. But it's cheap labour, that's for sure. Okay, the next beach I'm taking you to is Shiva beach, and it's only about a 5-minute drive from the last beach we were at. Deserted beach, but it's right next to the Shiva Beach Club, which is a large hotel cum restaurant complex. Got to go through a little bumpy road to get here, but it's well worth it when you get to the other end. Quite slippery because the It's all mud. Oh, I'll have to be careful here. Oh. Waited another couple of days till it dried out, but I'll take it slow, it'll be alright. Oh. Things I do for you. Oh, this isn't too deep. Oh, I nearly got stuck there. I'll be okay on the way back. Made it. It's not accessible. This beach, it's more or less gone at the moment. It's more or less washed away. You can see all the palm trees that have been come down during the storm. And a few weeks ago this was all beautiful beach, but it's inaccessible now. You can get down here a little bit. Oh. Round that way is the main Shiva beach, where the club is, and back that way is the beach we just came from. But as you can see, there's no beach, so you can't, maybe by the time you come here, if you come here in a few weeks time, the waves will have gone back out and the beach will be here. But this is still the after effects from the storm. Okay, I'll try and make my way back and we'll go find somewhere else. I'll take a drive next door to the Shiva Beach Club. So here we are at the Shiva Beach Club. This beach is adjacent to the beach I just went to that was cut off, but normally you can just walk around to Silver Beach, but because you can't do that because of how the tides are, I'm going to walk through Shiva Beach Club and show you it from this side. Shiva Beach are quite good. Some places don't like you going through their properties to go to the beach. They like you to spend some money on the way through, but Shiva Beach, they're quite good. They've never bothered me yet when I've gone to the beach and walked through. This here is it's a lovely beach club. It's got accommodation as well, but very quiet here now because of COVID. I don't think I'll have too many customers, but it is very nice. It's got its own swimming pool and lovely restaurant and seating areas. The swimming pool here is very nice. So we'll take a little walk through. I'll show you the layout. This would have been very expensive to stay here pre-COVID, but I'm not sure what the prices are now. Obviously they've had to come down to try and get customers, but there's no one sat here around the pool or having breakfast. It's 9:30 on a morning here now, and there's no one here, so I don't think they've got any customers. If they do, they're still asleep. Oh, there's one lady down there. Okay. So they've got a nice dining area here. You can eat inside if the weather's bad, or you can sit out here. Normally they've got the top of these have got some screening on top, so the sun doesn't beat down on you, but I don't know if the storms took them off or if they're just refurbishing. So as you can see, it's cut off from round there. That's where we've just been, where I nearly got my motorbike bogged in. You can see it's cut off, you can't walk around there. But normally when the tides are further out, before these big storms we had, you could walk around there and not have to cut through the Shiva Beach Club. So this is Shiva Beach. I think Shiva's an Indian god, Buddhist god. That's why it's called Shiva, I think. So as you can see, lovely long beach and secluded, because there's nothing around here, no shops, no restaurants or bars, just the local restaurants and bars inside hotels that are on the beach adjoining the Shiva Beach Club. Not sure if that's someone's private house or villas, but it's definitely not occupied. The pool is filthy, algae, so I would imagine it's a rental, and they don't have anyone renting, so they've just let it go, which is very sad. But obviously they've run out of money. They can't afford to plough money into a business that's not working. So yeah, this is one of my favourite deserted beaches. I like to come here sometimes and just sit at the beach, and then afterwards go over to Shiva and maybe have a couple of bevies. That looks like someone's private house. They must be very rich to have a house there with this as their view, right on the beach. I think we're talking something like a .com millionaire's place. It's not your normal millionaire. It's probably a billionaire type place. That it's very beautiful and well kept. Look at it, manicured garden. Someone's cleaning the pool now. Okay, well that's Shiva Beach. We'll head off to the next one and see if that's more accessible than this one was. Yeah, there's definitely more tourists now. There's two people here, look like they've got some those boards here. I don't know what you do with that. It's looking like a mini surfboard. So a lot more tourists now. Ready, cab? Morning. Good day for it?
Yes. Really nice.
Yeah, where are you from?
Poland.
Poland? Yeah. You can't beat this. Polish weather now, not so good, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, have a good holiday.
We live here. We have a kite school here.
Oh, you have kite school. I just see this man with kiteboard. Okay.
One of our guys, yeah.
Okay. You kite school here in Shiva Beach?
Shiva.
Okay, I put this on YouTube. I tell everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, come and see
the
this.
kite surfing lessons.
Okay.
Mahalo Kite School.
Malacca High School.
Mahalo Kite School.
Okay. Yeah. I got on there. I put on. Thanks a lot, mate, guys. Have a good day. Not tourists. They live here. But it seems to be there's someone there as well. A couple of people there. So there's a few people stopping here. And some children there playing, so yeah, very, I tell you what, it is getting much better here. I think the last week, since the storms went away, I think the people were here then. They were just in their hotels locked up, they couldn't get out, so you didn't see anyone around. But now the sun's out, there's people driving on motorbikes all over the place, seems to be people staying in the hotels, there's children over there playing. So families are coming here, maybe they're coming here for a Christmas break. So yeah, things are improving. Morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that's a Manchester accent.
No, Leeds accent.
Leeds, oh sorry, I'm Middlesbrough.
Are you?
Yeah.
Not too
Sorry,
far away.
yeah, sorry to say, not an interesting place. You have a good holiday. So next stop is one of my favourites, Bankau Beach. So I'll take a drive down there. So this is Bankau. Bankau Beach, I turn right here, but I'll just go a little bit further this way. This is a little boat harbour. fishing boats come out here, but no one here at the moment. So Bankau beach is just down here around the point, so I'll drive down there now and we can take a look, see if the beach is in any better condition than Muslim Beach. Oh, this is a very bumpy road. It's got lots of ridges across if you're driving down here. Be aware, and they have speed bumps as well. It's very bumpy for about 20 or 30 metres. It's okay now. So this is Bankau Beach. It's got a little coconut processing plant next to it. All the meat out the husks here, I think. Or they just dispose of the husks. I'm not really sure. But there's always a mound of coconut husks here. So this is the beach. Not much of it, as I say, with all the storms we've had. It's and the tide's right in now, so there's not a lot of beach to sit on. Look at all the coconuts down there, fell off the trees. But be careful you don't get one on your head. Yeah, not much beach. Because of the storms that we've just had, the tide seems to be always in at the moment, never seems to go out. But last time I was here, you know, where that boat is there is probably where the beach ended and the sea started when I was here, when the tide was out. But yeah, very nice beach. If you just want to be alone, this is the sort of place you can come to. There's very few people make their way to these type of beaches. They normally stick to Shaweng, Lamai, and the beaches with restaurants and bars and massage and things like that around. So, but yeah, this is a very nice beach. It's about a 15-minute drive from Lamai, going north, and I'll put that in the descriptions box. Okay, we'll head to our next beach. I'll tell you about that on the way. It's my trusty steed. This is a great little motorbike. I bought this when I lived here 3 years ago, and it's been fantastic. Bought it second hand. I think I paid 30,000 baht for it, but it's done me well. I've driven lots and lots of places, both in Hua Hin and in Koh Samui and surrounding areas. So the next beach I'm going to head for is Thong Krut Beach. It's about a 8-minute ride away, about 4 kilometres from here. So let's head there, shall we? Thong Krut has a boat terminal here where you can get boats to Pig Island and Deer Island and many other islands that are scattered around the Gulf of Thailand, close to Koh Samui. I'll take a drive in and show you the layout. Here is the beach. There's a Thai restaurant there. Parking the beach car park, not the restaurant. So this is Thong Krut. There's a boat there just taking a couple of tourists out. Only 2 on the boat. That's expensive. If you're going to get a boat, you're better off going with a crowd of people. It costs the same to take 2 people as it costs to take 10. So that's probably going to cost them a good few thousand baht, I would imagine, for the trip. This has been washed away as well. You'd normally sit down there, but it's more or less washed away. You can see the height, what they've lost from the erosion. Waves coming up. You can see that it's lost a lot of its beach. There's a good 1.5 meters there, I would think, of beach gone. But the good thing about this beach is that there's all the way along here there's restaurants and coffee shops, but it's most people come here to take the boat to the island, but I like it just to come and sit on the beach sometimes, and then I go back there and have lunch or something. So it's a very beautiful beach because you've got this view and you see the boats going out, which I like, these long-tail boats. When you see these boats, you know you're in Southeast Asia. That large island over there, that's Teen Island, and then beyond there's Pig Island is over that way, and Deer Island. So Thong Krut is in Thailand Nagam, and we're going to head to Lipon Yai beach now, which is in Mai Nam. Take us about half an hour because it's the southern tip of the island. Terminal as we go around the corner here. This is the busiest ferry terminal here. There's 3 ferry terminals, one at Boput, one here, and one at Lipon Yai, which is the one I normally use, Raja ferries. The Raja ferries are older and not as good as Sea-Tran, but I find the Sea-Tran booking system on the internet very difficult to manoeuvre. I suppose this is more or less the capital of Koh Samui. This is where most of the places of business are, and government, and the main ferry port is here too, as I said. Nice little area, nice bars and restaurants. There's a large Tesco Lotus here too. I discovered this beach about 2 months ago. We were doing one of Noise Day Off videos, and she took me to a monk temple, which is in a cave here on the beach. And when I saw the beach, I loved it. I thought, oh, I'd come back here, and we did. We've been here a few times. But if you're coming down this way to this beach, you should definitely take in the cave. It's a very unique and beautiful cave, and very spiritual. But be very careful. It's only accessible when the tide is out. You can get caught. You can get caught if you go walking around there just before, and then the tide comes in on you. Then you can get stranded there. So if you do come, be careful. So this is Lipon Yai beach, and unfortunately, just like the other beaches that I've shown you, the tide is in. It's starting to get a little bit rough again now. There's some clouds coming over. I don't know if we're going to get a bit of rain, but it's a bit disappointing because last time I was here, all this little bay here was very nice. The sand looked very beautiful and golden, but as again, it's been washed away. But please don't take that as this is going to be like this all the time. It won't. If you're thinking of coming here in a month or so time, you'll find this completely different. Maybe even in a week or so's time. But as you can see, the tide is very strong, and the beach over that way has eroded as well. The good thing about this beach is, I say, it's deserted. There's not many people come here, but people do come here to go to the monk cave, which is round that way. That's not accessible now. As I said, when the tide's in, you can't walk around. But the good thing is there's a nice little restaurant here called Barrel Bar. And the monk cave, as it says there, is 300 meters along. To access the monk cave, you've got to go through Barrel Bar. So, and the monk cave is down that way, as I said. Swaddy Cab, morning. Yeah, the monk cave is down that way, but you can't get there, as I said, when the tide's in. You can't get there when the tide's out. Easy, but well, not easy. No, what am I saying? Easy? It's not easy. It's if you look on the video, you see there's a bit of climbing to do, a lot of rocks to get over, and but well worth the effort. That's for sure. So a bit disappointed again. I'm sorry. I want to show you secluded beaches, but because of the storms we've just had, they have been washed away a bit, and I can't show you in their full glory. But you know, when you come here, if you come here to live or for holidays, check them out. They'll be different then, you know. Okay, I'm going to finish the day off at here at one of my favourite beaches, and this is always very secluded because it's off the beaten track, but it's very popular for people coming here for dinner, but the beach isn't so busy in the daytime. So I've come here with Noi, and we're going to have some dinner. I don't know if we'll see much of a sunset because it's a bit cloudy. We had a little bit of rain earlier on. Body cab. Okay, where you want to sit now? Where you sit? This one? This one? You choose? No. I just go on the beach and I take a quick video. You order a drink and order a chang for me. Thank you. So yeah, this is one of the nicest beaches on the island for me anyway. Plenty of tourists. Good to see them coming back. And this beach hasn't been eroded too badly. It is quite bad because you can't walk. You could walk all the way around there, but it's blocked off here now. You can see where the water's coming right up to the brick wall there. But Lipon Yai Beach I'd recommend to anyone. Even now it's probably looking as good, in fact it's looking better than most of the beaches around the area. This is looking nicer than Lamai Beach even. Well, I don't know, maybe this side of the island didn't take quite the battery. So we're going to go and have some dinner. We sort of killed two birds with one stone. I've come and showed you a nice beach, and I'm going to have some dinner. I'll watch the sunset, hopefully. But that low cloud over there is probably going to block the sun going down over the horizon, but never mind. So we've ordered tapas menu. We've got some chicken wings for you. We've got some chicken wing, and what's this one?
Spring roll.
Spring roll.
Yeah.
And we've got some spicy moo.
No,
Or just-
not spicy.
No, okay.
It's salt.
And some French fries.
Yeah.
And some sauces. Tomato sauce, sweet chili, and I don't know,
Sweet sauce.
sweet sauce. So we're going to enjoy this. No sunset tonight. Can't have everything. Stay tuned for part 2 of my best secluded beaches in Koh Samui, which I'll be videoing in the next few days. So if you haven't already done so, please push the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. And if you know of anyone who might like to watch my videos, please pass on the link to them. If you like a good read, take a look at my author's Amazon page. You'll find something for everyone, and you'll find the link in the description box. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to look out for the second instalment of the best secluded beaches in Koh Samui. So until then, stay safe and take care during this horrible corona pandemic. Cheers now.